How to invest your money. And I guess this is something you don't learn at school. You don't learn about what to do with money. Have you learned any of this stuff at school?
No.
Did they teach you about money at all?
No. Oh, well, not really, no.
No. Did they teach you about shares?
No.
Investing?
No.
Did they teach you what interest was?
No.
Did they teach you what debt was?
No.
None of that. You learned nothing of that. Did they teach you about parallelograms?
Yeah.
Oh, that's real helpful in life. Hi guys, Ben here. I've got my son
Trent, and hi.
We've just been going over some financial education. We've been teaching Trent about a whole bunch of cool things. I'll let him tell his story in just a little minute. And we've been learning, we've been doing a course actually all around learning about what? What have you been learning about?
We've been learning about stocks, investing, and a little bit about properties.
But guys, let us know, are you teaching your kids about finances and money? If you are, please let us know in the chat box. We're going to be sharing what Trent's been learning. We've been doing a course on it. Thank you to Tony. And we'll be going through those things. These are literally the things I wish I learned when I was, how old are you, Trent?
13.
13. Imagine learning about money at 13. How cool would that be? That was a lesson I learned like really late. I had a lot of horrible programming around money, like, money's made round to go around, money doesn't grow on trees. All of those crazy, stupid sayings. I never really learned how to invest or grow money or do any of that until I was much later in life. It's not a journey I really started until I was in my late 20s. But yeah, had I started at 13, I'd be in a completely different situation. And I guess, ask yourselves, guys, if you had started, for the adults and the parents listening, if you had started learning about money at 13 and, how to do some of the stuff Trent's going to be sharing with you just in a minute, how would your lives be different? Anyway, the point that I wanted to make here is it's totally crazy that we don't teach kids about financial education in school. So we've just done a course with a friend of mine run by Tony Argyle, super awesome guy. And we've just been learning all about shares, houses, properties. What else have you been learning about?
Saving and budgeting and investing.
Okay, cool. So you want to show them some of the notes that you've got there?
So these are some of my notes that I've been taking over the past
7 weeks.
7 weeks.
All right, what's in there? What's in the notes? If you're interested in finding out in the notes, let us know. If you've got any questions about things you'd like your kids to learn, share that with us as well. So go.
We've got notes about understanding the share market, what assets are, and owning a business.
So differences between assets and liabilities?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got how to invest in shares. We've got different types of investing, like growth and fundamental investing. We've got capital appreciation, different types of businesses. We've got the 9 good investing questions that you need to know about when you're investing in a stock. We've got different ratios. We've got saving and budgeting. We've got things about debt.
We've got a whole bunch of drawings. This is some of the more advanced ones.
Drawings. We
did lots of drawings on different things. I don't know if you guys can see that. They were pretty fun, weren't they? Lots of drawings.
Mm-hmm.
What else have we got?
We've got fixed and floating rates, credit scores, credit cards, debit cards. We got things about...
Do they teach you about credit cards at school?
No.
Really? Oh, that's amazing. Yeah?
Shorting the market, and a bit about rentals and property, and how to buy and invest in property.
And some investment property stuff as well. So everything from shares to property investing, what assets and liabilities are. We learned about a couple of, all sorts of different things, didn't we? And you even joined in a stock trading game, is that right?
Yes.
So how did that work? What sort of game did you do?
Well, we were all given $1 million.
What, they gave you $1 million?
No, like fake
$1 million. Yeah.
Which we got to invest in the New York Stock Exchange. And I missed the first week and it was 7th out of 13 people. And then 6 or 5 weeks later, I ended up 4th. Which wasn't too bad.
So I think there was 13 kids that were all doing it together, weren't there? Or
yeah.
Kids and teenagers. And then you finished at 4th on the leaderboard. So that's pretty cool. Was that your first time investing in shares?
Yes.
Yeah. So really cool. Awesome. So yeah, I think that's been really good. I think you really enjoyed it. I guess the lesson here is like, what would you say to kids about learning this stuff, Trent?
That it's really good and you should do it.
Should do it. A lot of kids don't learn this. I know I never learned how to do any of this in school. You know, I was taught to go get a job or go get a trade, and that's how you were able to leave home, basically, if you had one of those two things, or you were doing a degree. I never made it to uni. So I kind of had to figure this out the hard way for myself. And then what we wanted to do is really pass on that whole journey with our kids. So we've been taking Trent through this. A big shout out again to Tony for putting this together. And teach your kids about finances, guys. We live in a financial world, okay? There's two things that are certain: gravity, finances, death, and taxes. There you go, there's 4 things. But the important thing is teach your kids about money and finances, set themselves up, let them enable them to make good decisions in life. So I mean, obviously learning about stocks, shares, how investing works, you know, how much to invest, learning about risk, learning about risk management, learning about property investing, learning about debit, credit, all of that. Really, really cool. I absolutely enjoyed it. If you're even halfway thinking about working with Tony and Leanne and, you know, learning this stuff, it's an absolute no-brainer. So make sure you go check it out.
For any kids that were thinking about learning this, I would highly recommend it because you will learn things about money that you won't learn at school.
Perfect. High five. So guys, if you enjoyed this video at all, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and look, if you got any comments or questions, please put them in the chat box below. If you're doing anything entrepreneurial or anything money related, investing with your kids, we'd love to hear about it and share your stories with the community. So please share that along. Other than that, guys, it's been great being here, and we'll catch you on the next video.
Bye.